check out our online store where we work with our graphic designer to create stunning garment and product designs that feature a wide variety of aircraft types such as British fighters, World War II aircraft, American bombers, Russian fighters and much more. You can pick your favourite designs and personalise any items within our Redbubble store that range from clothing right the way through to stationery. All of our designs feature our logo, so you can show your support for the channel while getting a quality product. You can head to our website aircrewinterview.tv and click store, or go to redbubble.com/people/AC interview. Thank you and enjoy.
But brilliant, and the way we then stepped up from just short deployments in the UK, then overseas deployment, and then putting it on QRA for the first time. It was a big moment. I was the flight commander in charge of getting us ready for quick reaction alert. And it's a big thing. That's something that I never particularly realized throughout my flying career up until that point. How maybe stressful is not the word, but how you have to be doing this right all of the time. Because the bell cannot go. The bell cannot go and you not be ready to run out and get the aeroplane airborne, within your allotted time, which is in single minutes. And so getting the aeroplane ready, understanding how it works, are there any issues, making sure we have the weapons loads, making sure the command and control is good, how are we servicing the aeroplanes on a daily basis, how are we doing this, have we got the pilots to keep doing this every day of the year. This is 365 days a year, 24/7.
And sometimes I don't think the public appreciate that what you guys do.
No, they definitely don't. And even within the military, people don't have the appreciation of what is going on there. Because if you take Coningsby or Lossiemouth, and I was fortunate in my last job to be the station runner up at Lossiemouth, you cannot fail in that role. There are certain things you can say, no, I'm not going to do that. You cannot fail in that role. So everything on the station, so if you take Lossiemouth, that had been a tornado squadron, when you convert it to a 24/7 base, it wasn't 24/7 previously. There would have been a sort of operations room and that sort of stuff, but not in the way that you need to be able to feed people. You need the operations there. You need the connectivity to the various reporting sites around the country, the radar sites and so on, the master controllers and that sort of thing. Kind of takes over your life. And when you consider as well that we're busy, so you go away, going to do a deployment, the first thing you're doing when you get back is sitting on QRA. But it is exciting. You do not know. You start to relax the longer you've done it. The first time you do it, you end up sleeping not sleeping in all of your kit, because you want to be ready. If it goes in the middle of the night, you don't turn around and try and run into the window or any of that sort of stuff. You want to know where to go. And so it is a really, really, really big thing.
And obviously QRA there. Did you ever intercept any Russians on your time in QRA?
No, I didn't.
You didn't get it? No.
I think, I'd tell everyone they knew I was on. No, it was a real shame. If not, I'd have a massive bear badge or something like that on the side here. There was quite a few guys did. In fact, it was one of the pilots, might have been Roger actually, who you've interviewed before. It just seemed to happen every time that he was on.
I think I can't remember what patch, you had something like 20 or something on it,
and then he was lucky in that, I say lucky, but I went to visit the squadron out and doing the Baltic air policing role. They were intercepting Russian fighters the whole time, because normally when you're doing QRA up in Scotland, it's Russian bombers that come in and are entering UK airspace. Out in the Baltics, it's Russian fighters, and you never see Russian fighters up north. So that was really interesting once the guys started doing that for the first time. So, Rod, for example, is really experienced in that sort of thing.
I think he intercepted MiG-31s or Foxbats, and I was like, well, I've never heard of that before. I thought it was always bombers.
Now, interestingly, in Iraq, when I was there with the Americans, we had Foxbats and various things taking off, but they never crossed the line, so we never had to intercept them. We came close
so you saw
on
them
a couple
on
of occasions. We saw them on the radar. That gets the heart going.
I can imagine.
With those things, because take a Foxbat, that's not designed to be a fighter against me and my little fighter. That's designed to be able to shoot down the AWACS.
Yeah, exactly.
So all of a sudden we go into a sort of defensive stance to make sure that the AWACS or the rivet joint is being protected. So that in itself a really interesting cat and mouse game, when you're doing those operations.
Absolutely.